ADHD and substance abuse risk. The science. People with ADHD aren't more likely to use substances because they're reckless. They're more vulnerable because of how their brain regulates relief. ADHD is strongly linked to higher substance use risk, and the reason isn't personality, it's neurobiology. Here's what increases the risk. First, dopamine instability. ADHD brains have lower and inconsistent dopamine. Dopamine helps regulate motivation, reward, emotional comfort, and impulse control. When dopamine is low, the brain feels restless, understimulated, anxious, or emotionally uncomfortable. Substances that spike dopamine can temporarily make the ADHD brain feel calmer, focused, or normal. That's not getting high, that's self regulation. Second, impulse control under stress. The prefrontal cortex, the brain's braking system, is weaker in ADHD, especially when cortisol is high. That makes it harder to pause, delay, or stop once relief is found. Third, emotional dysregulation. Big emotions with few regulation tools increase the urge to numb, quiet, or escape discomfort. Fourth, untreated ADHD increases risk. When ADHD goes undiagnosed or unsupported, substance use often becomes a coping strategy, not a goal. This is why ADHD is linked to higher risk of alcohol misuse, nicotine dependence, drug use, binge behaviors, and adrenaline seeking patterns. Here's the most important truth. Treating ADHD lowers substance abuse risk. When dopamine is stabilized through medication, structure therapy, and nervous system regulation, the brain no longer has to chase relief. ADHD doesn't create addicts. It creates vulnerability to fast relief pathways. Understanding that saves lives. Comment understood if this reframed addiction in a way you've never heard before. Please share.